From the Cincinnati Post from the year 1976. Candlepin bowling, the sport of our forefathers, is having a revival in Cincinnati. By Mary Lynn White. The score doesn't bother me. I like the fellowship. That's Dorothy Everett's attitude about candlepin bowling, an antique version of the usual 10 pins, and played in only 2 local alleys, Mariemont Community Church and Wyoming Civic Center in Ohio. Candlepin bowling is much like regular bowling, which came to America with Henry Hudson in the 1600s. Scoring is similar. If a player fells 10 pins with the first ball, it's a strike. Second ball, a spare. There is a third throw in candlepins, and if the player drops the last pin, the score is 10 points. Candlepin bowlers use a medium-sized ball weighing just over 2 pounds with no finger holes. There are 10 frames or turns per person, and top score could be 300, but never is. Cliff Clemens, Mariemont insurance man and a regular at the Mariemont Alley, said the record is 240. He called 85 a very respectable score. Similarly, I've been bowling more than 20 years, and some of the women have been bowling much longer than I, said Mrs. Everett. I've never bowled any other game. I thought each year might be my last, but then I sometimes think I can keep it up till I'm 80. We bowl unless the snow is up to our chins. As the years have passed, Mrs. Everett has opted for a smaller, lighter ball, but some women use the heavy ones, she said, just like the men. There's a prize money structure. Each player in this league puts in $2 per evening, and the kitty is split among winners and losers, with the top scorer getting the most. Winter weather has put a temporary stop to after-game fraternizing at nearby Frisch's. Comparing candlepin to regular bowling, Mrs. Everett said, "You have less control over your score. It is much more frustrating because you can have a good hit, and it doesn't do what it is supposed to do. The dead pins are left in the alley, and sometimes they're in the way. It's terrible." Her laugh belied her outrage.